I see you sleeping every single night. I see the way you wash yourself when you think you are alone. I've seen you pleasure yourself to porn. Oh, how lovely it is to see you stroke yourself in bed. Thinking I'm safe alone at home. I will admit, I really wanted to jump in. Not just yet, though. A real lady waits her turn. I ponder if you ever think of me, the shy gal from work. Did you know I made a copy of your keys? The one day you said they were lost, pinning the note to the office lunchroom wall. I giggled softly to myself, thinking I'll return your keys soon. Off I went to make the copy. Upon doing so, leaving the keys on your desk again, you asked around the office. I never admitted it was me, so you said thank you to your anonymous savior. Inside, I felt myself grow warm. Was this love? Time would tell. I sent you flowers anonymously, of course. That was back during Valentine's Day. You know, when Betty openly showed interest, I did some shopping that night. A nice axe, something to torture that bitch with. Needless to say, she was on the news the next day. It wasn't for her looks, body parts everywhere. No one the wiser that it was me. A message in her blood that simply read, I love you. Still left them with no clue. The media assuming it was a crime of passion, which was quite true. No bitch will come between you and me. The message had no real address. I kept it anonymous, hoping you would somehow sense it was from me to you. A love letter from which you would get more soon. Remember that night you invited Sally into your home? Not very ladylike was she when she took advantage of your drunken state. You poor, innocent man. The bitch was going to be my next example. It's really a beautiful thing when I followed her home, sneaking silently behind her, a bat in hand. I knocked Sally out and dragged her into her home. She would need to pay for the sins she committed. No one should take your innocence, you sweet, lovely man. I'll show you in time. You'll be mine. As for Sally, it's a lovely place she has, out in the country, all safe and warm. No one to bother you, no one to hear your screams. It was truly a beautiful thing when I chopped her to bits. I pinned her heart to the wall and wrote I and you around it. Blackwater PD were growing suspicious of you by this point. I made sure there was no evidence to convict anyone. My methods are messy. I'm organized where it counts. Rest assured, there were no DNA evidence linking anyone to the whore's death. I wonder if you secretly can sense my love for you yet. Jennifer was fun. I saw her staring at you from across the way. So that night, I ended her life, making her into a stew, leaving behind in blood, I love you. Jennifer's stew was on the rage at the potluck the next day. This was before the police realized she was missing. I saw you eat her too. You even told me I did well, that you enjoyed my cooking, and wondered what I did to make food so good. I smiled shy and said, I use love. So now I stand, Thanksgiving having just passed, watching you like I have been over the past few months, wanting to tell you how I feel so much. You're in the shower, so I think I'll make my move. I'll leave you the chocolate with the note that reads, Timothy, I love you. Here you come from the shower. I lay hiding in wait. I drop all my clothes, standing naked in the closet just behind you, watching you, taking you in. I can sense your instant dread the moment you see the note. Still, I can't help myself. I slowly open the closet behind you, silent as can be. You turn around and see my naked body, still in shock, probably from how good I look. You can't seem to do anything. I move in real close, kissing you as I do. You're still in shock. I begin to make out with you. You're so hard and firm, unable to resist. You take me to bed and we go at it. It's a beautiful thing. True love finally made. I confess my sins, tell you everything. You punish me in return. I love the way it feels. A turn on, to say the least. We would go at it again and again. We can't help ourselves. I knew the first moment I saw you, I chose right. You were the man for me. It was love at first sight in my eyes. Eventually we married. Our honeymoon was truly fun. We'd made a habit of inviting attractive others into bed with us. We'd had a good time for sure, always being careful as we decided if they'd die. Our honeymoon was one such time. A woman named Vanessa. She was fun. Quite the attractive redhead. She seemed to have a real thing for both of us. Still, a slut she was, and die she would for her sins. That was what she got for cheating on her husband. We kill together, you and I. We make the perfect team. Eventually, we made a baby. Our little boy is the sweetest. One day, he'll learn about true love, too.